to have you with us at Dwight L. Perry Stadium in Bowling Green, Ohio, home to the Bowling Green Falcons.
As we'll see a squad from the MAC,
the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Bowling Green Falcons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get and the Falcons will put toe to leather and will get started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Eastern Michigan's offense will come out first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. They'll leave it with him. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He'll go to the snake. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Eagles are marching down the field.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Gives it on the option. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. And the Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Finding an escape route. Picks up the first down. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And incomplete on the deep ball. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on third down. Dropping back, it's Kim. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
If I'm a play caller right here, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I got to understand the situation. I got to get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on 1 time in that loss last week. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the gun, looking for a man. Fires to the big fella. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He stopped a little bit short. They'll mark it at the 38. It's 4th down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Gets it out of there for the first time today, and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The give to the tailback. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. To throw, it's Kim. Here's a heat. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far there in Northwest Ohio today. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these 2 programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Dwight L. Perry Stadium.
Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to him. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32. The Falcons really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And the Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Unloads quickly. There he goes. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? All defense so far, nobody giving an inch. And how long has it been since you've seen a scoreless game through 3 periods? This is just the way you want it. The game will be won or lost in the fourth quarter as we take a look at the stats through 3. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. It would be nice to pick up a few yards on third down because from here, it's a 57-yard attempt. On the run, still looking. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. The Eagles with the 1st and 10. Slithers into space. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Now the play fake. Under fire. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Gets away. Going to try to get it himself. Not going to get there. Not going to get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Mississippi State is down, but not out of it. Not with those cowbells ringing inside Davis-Wade Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Georgia. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking for a man. It's Pine. Unloads to the right. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Both of these offense sputtered and stammered like a 73 AMC Pacer if they made one of those back then, and ultimately they come up short.
Sounds like a beautiful car that you just want to run better, and that's the problem with this offense right now. They've got the guys to make the plays, just not able to execute here today, Dave.
And it's frustrating because you want to make those plays, especially offensively, but you got to find a rhythm. You got to find something you do well and kind of stick to it. That offense couldn't find anything they did really well, and that's why they couldn't put points on the board.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and